Incredible evening. Dang it, my phone went dead. Shoot. How am I supposed to share this now? All right, so I'm going to share this while I talk to you guys because I'm going to have to do this the long way via my computer. So I'll talk to you guys who jump on the live, talk to you guys for a few moments because, yeah, I have to share this manually from here. So let's go over to Facebook. Hello, everyone. Incredible Sunday, incredible evening, incredible afternoon. Depending on where you're watching this from, if you're watching the playback, it might be incredible morning to you. So hello, and welcome on in. I completely forgot to add the little thing for StreamYard so you can share your name. So, okay, let's head on over to here and find the feed and then share this out. This was also another request, or it was a question in a group, and I was like, ooh. And at first I wasn't going to do it, and I realized I can turn my Hotronics, it's a 16 by 20, right? But I can turn it into a 16 by 16 heat press. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So I was like, oh, that would be cool because people probably don't even know that you can do that with like the Hotronics. I mean, some people say, well, why would you want a small one? But there are times where the smaller platen comes in handy. And I actually want their actual smaller platens. I do want, they have quite a few of them. I want some of those. But let me go ahead and get this all shared out. How are you guys doing? Hello. Thank you guys for jumping on. Thank you guys for commenting. I wanted to do it with my 12 by 9, but even had already put it in the warehouse and I didn't feel like going to go get it. So I was like, ooh, I can turn mine to at least the person that asked has a 15 by 15 heat press, and her issue was getting the lines on there. So hopefully this will help. All right. Let's see. All right, so I have to do this one by one. This is kind of crazy. Wow, that's amazing. The Hotronics can do that. Yes, because it has, like this particular one, it has interchangeable platens. So you're basically going to turn it. Pretty designed to be the brand. I see you. Oh, I did this when I did my switch up class. So I taught my students how to take a design that was somewhat like this. She had like 2 puffs. So I taught them how to switch up. So it was a class for Silhouette Studio. And then once I did it, someone else asked about the interlocking of the word dope. So I end up combining like 3 different classes really, because I guess lies, because this is also has my fade bar on it, and I end up creating this design. So, yep, but it's always about the branding. Definitely is. Okay, so let me share this. Sorry, y'all, it's gonna take me a little minute because my phone just died, and I have to share this the long way. From your phone, you can go and just hit like share and click all the groups you want to share to at one time, but not from your computer. You have to do it one by one by one by one by one. Make sure that you guys hit the share button as well. Share this. If you know you've seen several people ask about how to do this, they're apprehensive about using their smaller heat press for larger designs, definitely share. Okay, why does it seem like it is getting blurry? Oh no, don't do this to me. Don't get blurry on me. Got to be more careful. Golly. Man. You need to clear up. Don't get blurry on me. Okay. Yes, definitely hit that thumbs up button. Hey, 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 what's up? And hello to everyone. I didn't go through it this time. I'm actually a little bit tired today, so want to get this one done. And I also still have orders I have to work on. So yeah, I want to help and get this done so I can finish these orders and go lay it down. I got to extend my microphone here so that you guys can hear me. I'm kind of loud, but I don't want it to sound echoey. Man, hopefully that clears up a little bit. So I'm going to move this out of the way and show you how the Hottronics is set up. So this, I've already turned it, but I'll turn it back. So there's a lever to unlock it under here, and I just have to lift it. Whoa. And turn it. So this is when it's 16 by 20, and then the heat press is only 16 inches. So when you turn it like this is the 16-inch way, and then with this basically becomes only a 16 by 16 heat press. So it's only going to heat 16 inches at a time. And let me lock that into place. All right, I'm also going to show you guys a demonstration. Oh no, it's blurry. Ah, come on. Between my computer acting crazy and now the internet, this is booty. I can see the pixelation as I look back at the Facebook screen. Oh man, that so sucks. All right, I'm still gonna do it because I'm already live. So I did 2 prints. Well, I did a couple of prints. I didn't realize it was on 2 from something else. So this is our tacky paper, and this is our fast dry. On here, they pretty much look the same, although you can see a bit of a shine on the tacky paper versus the fast dry. That is one of the ways to tell them apart. So I'm going to do a demonstration of the tacky as well. The first one that I have set up, oh no. And if it's like that on Facebook, I guarantee it's still like that on YouTube because it's saying that the signal is unstable. And I should have known something was wrong because MJ was trying to get a signal on his what's that thing called? His switch, and it wasn't picking up. So there's something going on with our internet right now. This is all right, let's see. Man. I know, right? The show must go on. I'm hoping the one that it like, because it records while you're on StreamYard. I'm hoping the one that like I see on my screen is the one that will be on the download. I'm hoping that's the one that will be on the download because this is just crazy. All right. This paper is too big. So I just have craft paper here. This is, what's it? 4X, 5X shirt. I like to use these when I'm doing test stuff because it gives me more real estate. What is this? It's a 4X shirt. So I'm just going to put this one on the back. Actually, I'll do the front side first, and then I'll do the back. All right, I'm going to use, this is the fast dry. It messed up a little bit when it was printing, so I had to tape it together. Of course, you always want to trim your edges down just in case you have any ink along the edges. I'm going to go ahead and cut down my tacky right now as well. And I'm going to put this, I'm not trying to center it. I don't want this design to, I don't want it to press. So we're going to put this over here. Now, highly recommend, of course, that you tape this down because as you're moving it, it can shift. So I am going to tape it down. If you have, the tape dispenser works, but if you want to really make sure it doesn't move, does it seem kind of wasteful? It can, seem wasteful, and some like, man, that's using a lot of tape. I'm trying to find my one that's just on the roll. I can't find my 1-inch that's on the roll. Is that up there? I'm not sure. But if you want to be on the safe side for it not moving, get yourself some thicker tape. So I'm not sure which size tape you have, but you can get yourself some thicker tape. This is our 2-inch tape, and it will make it to where it doesn't move as much. If you use the thin tape like this is not going to be strong enough. It will still move. That tape is going to come up. It's not going to hold the grip. So you want at least a 1-inch tape to get a good grip. But if you go up to the wider tape, it's even better. And our tape is non-staining, so you don't have to worry about getting this big old piece of yellow on your shirt. So I'm going to just put this here at the top. And I'm going to put another piece at the bottom. Because it's thicker, it's going to be a better hold. Now, I was trying to avoid having it on my design. Heat tape is still a heat barrier, just like parchment paper. So I'm going to press it for a little bit longer because some of my tape is going over here. If not, you'll end up seeing the difference on it. So I'm going to let it press a little bit longer on each side. I don't want this to print. So I'm going to do this. If I was in a 15 by 15, you would do 1/2 and then the other half. So hold on. Sorry, y'all. Pull this over some more. All right, now try and get my butt up out of here. Okay. I want to make sure that this part of the design is not on my platen because I don't want to cover it up. So basically 15 by 15. Remember, it's only going to do part of it. So I do want to kind of come down some. So the top half won't get pressed. So I'm going to put that in like that. You can see all the extra on there. We are, I forgot to check my pressure, but I'm going to see now. I'm at 365 for 30 seconds. Okay, that's a decent pressure. So we're going to go ahead and let that press. Now it does help if you hold your paper up so that it's not going over the edge. So try to hold your paper up. Mine, I guess you can say I kind of cheated a little bit because the extra platen kind of holds it in place, but you can clearly see there is a line there. When you're doing this like this, you also want to try and not use such heavy pressure, but see, by taping it down, it's going to make it to where you can move this and it's not going to move as much. Although I'm going to have to pull this out and move it over. You want to make sure that you do overlap. I'm going to take my pressure up a little bit, and then I'm going to press that for another 30 seconds. Actually, the 30 seconds still worked. I was worried that where the tape was, it was going to be a different color, but it looks like it's all good. So do that for 30 seconds. And I want to mark where, hold on, it was probably a little too deep. Let me see. Yes, it probably was a little too deep. Hold on. Let me press that section again. Actually, I changed the pressure. I do see a line there, but I normally don't get lines. When you see with the tacky paper, I think because I had my pressure up too high, it dug into it a little bit too much. And once that ink is gone, the ink is gone. Like, and especially with art paper, because I have another sheet. If I have to do it again, I will. But I did see a line, but normally I don't, because I do double presses and pressing sections all the time. So let me see. Did that help this, or I might have to do it over again? All right, so it goes in a little bit, but I'll show you it again once I adjust the pressure. I knew the pressure was going to be a slight issue for me because I saw the indentation in it. So this is what she was trying to avoid, the line that goes across where the press was. And that's from having your pressure up too high. So I'm going to do it again. This is why I'm glad I did print 2 prints of the fast dry, so I can do that one over again. All right, so we're going to flip this over. I'm going to do the tacky one first, and then I'll do the fast dry. Let me adjust my pressure so that I'm not using a lot of pressure. All right. Okay. All right, I'm good right there. You can take this down to, like, for added security, especially like depending on, so that it doesn't fall over. You could use smaller tape for this, but the way the tacky paper works, the tack is heat activated. So it's not tacky like just like this, but once you press it, it is going to stick in that one section so that you can maneuver your print. I'm actually going to do the opposite way I went so you can see. No, actually it's better that way because then you can see if there is a line there. So we're going to come here and I want to pull it out more. All right. Because I want to be in a different location. All right. So we're going to press that for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to, since it's not as deep of a line, I'm going to move it over. And press that one. And let me get my other fast dry one. This is tacky. And these are just scissors from Walmart. Yeah, these are from Walmart, I think. Oh, well. Oh, so you'll see the paper sticks. And see, this time, because I adjusted the pressure, you can clearly see here where the first press was. And so I'll put it down like this. So because this, like part of it was double pressed, like in this section, it was double pressed. This side, it wasn't. So I'm going to go just like this. So it would have been across the eyes, but you'll see there is no line across there. Now, see, the first time I did get that line because I had too much pressure. But I'm going to do the fast dry again so you can see that one. But this one, once I adjusted my pressure, and with our paper, you don't need a lot of pressure. And you're still going to get great, great prints. All right. So let's do the other side of this with the fast dry paper. And that ink that's on here is going to transfer again, but I'm not, you know what? I want to put a piece of butcher paper under there. Not really. I really don't care about it transferring again because I'm not going to use this shirt at all. But the website for the paper that I am using and the ink is shop.hsink365.com, or you can go to www.hsink365.com. Either address will get you to the site. All orders before 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, get shipped the same day. After 3 p.m., they go out the next day. On Saturday, you have to order by 11 a.m. USPS in order for it to go out the same day. Other than that, it'll go out Monday. All right, I'm going to reuse my tape from here. Where did my scissors go? Because this is fast dry. And just for a little added security, I am going to put 2 strips on the sides. All right, I'm going to make sure that none of this presses. I'm going to bring that over some. And let's do it this way and then move it back, because I think it'll be easier to see the line if there is one, if it's up here. So, all right, now come on. Okay, this paper's too big. Hold up. Let me cut some of this down. It's doing a little bit too much bending and moving for me. And if you want, you can also lift it up to make sure that that space doesn't like overheat. I'm going to move it over just a tad so it's not right on it. And give it another press for only like whatever time frame was left. So I'm going to let this go for like 10 seconds. I think it was probably about 10 seconds left. What did I start on? 30? Oh, wait, when I got to 20. Okay, so now I'm going to slide it over and do this half for the full. Ooh, wait a minute. It needs to go back some. For the full 30 seconds. So if it was going to create that dent, it was going to remove all the color. You kind of like press it and that the majority of it is done. So then you press it again, like you overlap it. That second line, because it's only like 10 seconds, there'll still be some ink left. So when you move it and you overlap it, it will, it'll compensate for it. Oh, my paper shift, well, my shirt shift up here. Hopefully it didn't make the image shift because the paper shifted there. All right. So let's check it and make sure. All right, so it's not a white line. I'm not sure why this one did it. I didn't get a white line, but for some reason I got a line like how I overlap. I guess it did move. When I moved it, it moved a little bit. Probably should have put a little more tape, but it's not a white line. I can see a little ghosting in her eye. Yeah, and down here, it did that. But the tacky paper, this is what I recommend using it for. When you want to do prints that you have to shift. So this was the fast dry, which I got a little bit of ghosting. So that's more so what that is, because it moved, because I can tell around her eye it moved. But as you can see on the tacky side, it did not do that at all. So this is the tacky paper. Oh man, it's blurry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to hold it so that you can see it through the blurriness. So this is the tacky paper side. This is the fast dry side. I'll try and do this again tomorrow. I'm going to reset everything. Hopefully tomorrow we won't have issues with the internet, and I'll do it so you can actually see it. And I'll probably tape down the whole thing. I'm telling y'all, using full strips of tape definitely helps to keep the fast dry from moving so much. But you can see where it shifted just a little bit with the fast dry. Hold on, let me see. Trying to hold it where even through the blurriness you can see the line. can't really see it. But this side, there is nothing. I'll take pictures, and if you go to my Facebook page or my YouTube, you'll see the two different, like you'll see the differences in them between the tacky and the fast dry side. Oh, and I printed this in, what is this thing called? 2.2. That was another question I always get. Is there a big difference between printing Adobe 1.8 and 2.2? So give me a second. I'm going to show you the difference. Just gotta grab my shirt. And also, I didn't do it as far as taking the line of demarcation out, but you would do the same thing. Just make sure that you put butcher paper or parchment paper that's bigger than that, and then do the press and in the sections for the line that the paper creates around the edges. All right, let's see if I can get to this shirt because my shirt, my what's this thing called? My chair is in the way. So you guys probably won't be able to see it, but I'll take a picture. Do you see the difference in the tones of the face? And they're printed from the exact same file. And the colors come out darker with 2.2 versus 1.8. So there's a difference in the color. Oh, you guys can see that. Even through the blurriness, you can see there's a difference in color. So I'm not a fan of 2.2 because it makes colors darker. And if this is supposed to be this color, I don't want it to be darker. You guys see the difference in those colors? Oh, come on. There we go. All right, so I will try to do this again tomorrow and I'll make sure that the internet is stable. That probably means I wonder if my class was like that too for the playback for the class. Man, I got to go look at that, look at today's class. But the one good thing is no matter how it streams, my recording, I know will be clear. So, all right, she says, yep, the 1.8 is better. All right, if you guys are interested in any of the products that you saw here, be sure to visit our website, shop.hsink365.com. Again, that is shop.hsink365.com. And that's where you'll find my classes and all of our products. Our bottles are 300. I'm about to say 365. Our bottles are 140 milliliters. The paper is 120 GSM. You get 100 sheets. Also, every week, a new file is released. If you didn't see my video where I was showing how you can use this and customize it, the new file is great for back to school, creating tumblers. I actually have a print out and I'm going to put it on a tumbler, but I want to do it on TikTok, so I got to wait till my phone charges using this file. So it's a lot of different of the faces, and you can customize the actual book part with colors, or you can do color like different backgrounds, but still have the composition book label part in the middle. So definitely check out that video. And again, any purchase until next week, Wednesday at 11:59, you will get that. Every week it's a new free file. All right, guys. Thank you guys so very much for your time. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Peace.